Okay, I'm here with the gorgeous Mr. David Gandy. We're going to talk quickly about a book, a very special book, Mr. Gandy.
Very special.
Yeah,
yes.
Which is actually, I mean, I was talking to you earlier about what an amazing collaboration to have with the design team.
Yes.
That care about you enough to do something, so it's quite a phenomenal sort of testament.
People kind of keep asking me, they're kind of talking about it and I'm saying what a great honour. In fact, it is to have all the models in the world and everyone they've even worked with. Talk about some huge names.
Yeah, I mean
Giselle and Naomi, and even they haven't had their
very own Dolce book
dedicated to them kind of thing. It's very, very strange. So yeah, no, it's all I can say is it's an honour in some ways too.
I think it's I mean, what's amazing is it will be sort of a testimony to your time together.
Yeah, I think that that's the thing. When I was going back through it with Domenico when we incorporated all the pictures and everything else. He had loads of pictures, I did. We were all trying to get them together. It was just hours on end of sort of going through, and we just kept going through it. I mean, and then you realise the amount of work we've actually done together.
So how did the idea go? The idea light bulb, ping, we're going to do a book, it's going to be about David. How did that happen? Was it like a really informal sort of moment?
I can't actually even remember really where the idea started. I mean, Domenico, what I love about Domenico and Stefano is, even after everything, they don't rest on their laurels and they just keep on going. Was it 20 years last year or 25 years and 20 years from now? And I joke about Domenico because we watched the show. We watched the show afterwards with the rest of the team after the show, and then Domenico looks at me and the video finishes and he goes, right, women's wear. And he's honestly not joking. He's he's on the Saturday he's done the menswear, and then virtually the Sunday he starts kind of thinking about the women's wear and the women's shows, gets D&G over and done with, and then he's out to the next season. And the stamina you've got to have to do that.
When you did your Light Blue campaign, there were 11 million hits. I mean, for a designer, that's quite a phenomenal. Yeah. Because, of course, Dolce is an Uber brand, but the fact that you being linked with that and actually getting 11 million hits is phenomenal.
I mean, people kind of say that, and they said, oh, well, you changed the industry when that happened, and it's true. The industry did change, but at the same time, it wasn't me who did it. I mean, luckily enough, I was the one chosen, but it was Domenico and Stefano who had the idea, and then you bring in Mario Testino.
Yeah.
You kind of think, actually, how could that go wrong? Whatever happened.
But it was so well done.
It was
so well done. I really do. I think the music, the whole atmosphere of it. You want to be that person.
I want to be that person.
Me too. I want to be
exactly. I want to be that. It is you. I'm like,
You're like, I'm that person. I'm that person. So how long do you think the process took from inception to?
Trying to think now. I mean, beginning of the year easily, but before that, I think so. That was January, and then we started. I mean, that was very seriously kind of like we've got to get this done by March.
Yeah.
Which was kind of 3 months, but we're talking about that probably another 3 months before that. Quite a while now to get it all together.
I mean, so that you're thinking, is it going to happen?
Yeah. And in that Milan trip as well, we needed what I wanted from the Domenico said. I want new visions, new stuff. I don't want just everything we've done together in the book, which is very, it's exciting, it's great. But I still want to give people more of what you are now. This is all from the past, but what are you doing now? So. Mariana Vivanco.
Yeah, he's brilliant. I saw the painful image.
The painful image.
We'll put that in afterwards, but there's an image where basically you're lying on a table that's got metal girders, that the glass top has come off, and you're sort of precariously balancing on the edge of almost like a steel rod. That sounds
like
in underwear.
Yeah. Well, what else?
Oh, the glamour.
Exactly.
There is no glamour.
It looks like it could be anywhere. You sort of
I thought you were on a diving board.
From some modernistic.
Yeah. What I love though is the intimacy of it.
Yeah, but then we went back, and that's the thing. And Domenico talked about it, and he literally went, "Well, Mariana's in New York. He's not coming to London.
Yeah.
We need it now. We need it by Monday.
Yeah.
This was Friday morning. He said, "Get to New York for tomorrow."
Oh my god.
So I dropped everything, gone on a flight in the afternoon to New York, shot all day with Mariano from 6 AM because we wanted the sunrise in Mariano's apartment, and then got the got the red eye back for Sunday morning because I was flying off somewhere else. But that shoot is stunning.
So do you think that's your favourite shoot experience of the book?
It probably was because we're such good friends now, me and Mary, aren't they? So it was like a day out with us, and we were having breakfast, and he just took some shots, and we knew exactly how each other worked. It was just me and him, the camera. And there's like lots of intimacy,
and that's what you get. That's what you get, and I think in the end,
complete trust of that photographer as well.
Yeah. When you have to suddenly derobe, get your kit off in that moment, is there panic, fear? Do you think I've been the massive panic? Yeah, good.
Yes to everything, really. Yeah. But I suppose you become immune to it. So after a while, you know, when you've been modelling 10 years this year. But when you first start, and of course, you're getting your
really exposed.
You get off your clothes off and in front of everyone. It's difficult, but see that's the difference.
Because it's not a closed set. There's a
the light blue was everything but a closed set. I mean, there was tourist boats going past.
That's what I was like. David Gandy,
there he goes again, getting his kit off. God, put some clothes on, man, for goodness sake. But as well, like what people don't realise is that boat that we were in, not the first time, but when
the little one,
the one we were filming, for the commercial, that was held in place with a metal bar on a huge tugboat with about 20.
Where was the tugboat then?
The tugboat was behind the boat. So Mary,
you never see the tugboat.
No, you never do. Like so he was on the boat, but so it had to stay still, otherwise you can't shoot. When it's moving all over the place.
How
so we've got all the crew. We had Mario, we had us, and then you've got these 20 Italian sailors with their spitty little cigarettes just staring at you as you're trying to film.
Come on.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But there must be an element of I would be absolutely panic-stricken.
I've walked down the catwalk so many times now. And this is what makes me laugh with Dominica. That they get me in for a fit. Put on their
Do you ever wear white speedos in real life?
No, I just don't think I could. Imagine me walking into a beach with a white speedos. I mean, a pair of aviators walking around.
I'm just walking around in my white.
Exactly. Maybe more people probably recognise. They go, again, the light blue guy.
Yeah, that's No, but in the reality of it, it's not. But that's what's great because you take on a role in a way. It is like acting.
Nice. It's kind of fun to be that for. But on any shoot, you're taking on a role.
There's lots of dimensions to you that isn't just the man in the white speedo. And I think that's what's nice about the book. The book does show you in a very multifaceted way.
So.
I think it does. But I mean, what do you think?
But you can't. If you'd gone to me in 2006 when I started working with them, where do you think you'll be in 6? And I said, I will have a book with Dolce and Gabbana.
Well,
you're not going to say, I would have a candle. I would have a light blue campaign with 11 million hits.
Yeah. You can't predict.
Which is the thing I love about the fashion.
Yeah.
That's the dream to have all that.
Sure.
What would you like? Well, I would like to be exclusive. I would like to, have 11 million, be in a commercial with 11 million hits.
That you're a success.
Have a book. Yeah. That's the dream. If you can get there, then fine. And that's amazing.
You've almost become totally known as brand Dolce. You really have, and this is like the final seal, if you like, of forever being immortalised as this.
Yeah.
The Dolce boy.
Yeah.
Man, actually, sorry.
But I think I've just been lucky that I was what they picture as the complete Dolce & Gabbana guy.
Which is amazing.
Which is and considering I'm not even Italian or anything like that, I'm Greek. Yes, I think I'm from Essex. Exactly.
I'm from Essex.
A Billericay boy from Essex who's become the Dolce & Gabbana guy, which is amazing.
As you said before, how many girls have had a whole book just about them? Really, it's an amazing accolade that you will leave as a legacy. Really. Yeah. And a testament of your collaboration of 6 years, which is amazing. Not many people have such a tangible product, to express that relationship. It's like a photo album of your life. I love it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
there we go, there. Okay, thanks. News at 10.